Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack the key moments and takeaways from important events, getting you right up to speed.
And today, yeah, we're looking at a cricket match that, well, it turned out incredibly one-sided.
Right, quite unexpectedly so, maybe, given how one of the teams had been playing recently.
Exactly. We're talking Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals. And what we saw was Mumbai putting on a real clinic, you could say.
Well, Rajasthan.
Okay.
Well, it seemed like a pretty dramatic collapse on their part, especially with the pregame expectations.
Definitely. Let's get into it.
Okay, so Mumbai Indians batted first, and it sounds like they just came out firing from ball one.
Oh, absolutely. That opening pair, Ryan Rickelton and Rohit Sharma, they were just superb together.
How did they approach it? Just all-out attack?
Not just blindly attacking, more like calculated aggression, especially in the power play. Those first few overs, they put on 116 together.
116 for the first wicket. That's a massive platform.
It really is. And they found the boundaries consistently, but, without taking crazy risks. Both got 50s, too. Rickelton 61, Sharma 53.
Okay, solid foundation, but the final score was huge, so the middle order kept the momentum going.
Kept it going. They massively accelerated. Suryakumar Yadav and Hardik Pandya, they came in and just exploded.
Both unbeaten, right?
Yep, both finished 48 not out, and get this, off only 23 balls each.
Wow. 23 balls for 48? That's incredible striking. How'd they manage that?
Just pure aggressive intent, but smart hitting, too. They weren't just slugging. They were picking gaps, running hard.
Putting pressure on the fielders.
Exactly. Constant pressure. Yadav, especially, he plays those inventive shots, finds ways to score, even off good balls.
So all that adds up to, what was the final score?
A huge 217 for just 2 wickets.
217 for 2, and I heard that's pretty significant for this venue.
It is. It's the joint highest total ever scored there in the league.
Okay, so scoreboard pressure must have been immense on the Royals before they even faced a ball.
You'd think so. And, well, it looked like it. Chasing that kind of total, you need a good start.
Which they didn't get.
Not even close. They lost their first 2 wickets almost immediately, really quickly.
Anyone's significant.
Yeah, Vaibhav Suryavanshi was one of them. And he just scored a century in the previous game.
Oh, wow. The recent Centurion gone for cheap. That's gotta hurt morale.
Huge blow.
Ow.
And things didn't exactly improve from there.
No. Looking at the scorecard, it seems like the middle order just crumbled.
That's a fair way to put it.
Yeah.
The Mumbai bowlers were really disciplined and aggressive.
They didn't give them any breathing room.
None at all. Karn Sharma and Trent Boult were brilliant. Both picked up 3 wickets. They used the conditions well, varied their pace.
So just smart, controlled bowling.
Yes. And, crucially, they took wickets in bunches. Prevented any partnerships. 5 wickets down inside the first 5 overs.
5 and 5. That tells a story, doesn't it?
It really does. It shows that middle order just couldn't stabilize things under that kind of pressure.
And Mumbai got the big fish early, too. The key batsman who could have maybe made a fight of it.
Absolutely. Getting Jaiswal and Suryavanshi out early was massive.
Yeah.
Then, just when Parag and Hetmyer looked like they might, try something.
Mumbai brought on their trump card.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Jasprit Bumrah came into the attack, and bang, bang, he got both of them. Quick succession.
And that was basically game over.
Effectively, yes.
Yeah.
Any realistic hope for Rajasthan faded right there.
So the final score for the Royals.
Yeah, they were eventually bowled out for just 117.
117. That's a massive defeat then by 100 runs?
100 runs exactly. A really comprehensive win for Mumbai.
And what does that do to the league table? That defeat must have consequences for Rajasthan's playoff hopes.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, it's terminal. That was their 8th loss in 11 games. Mathematically, they just can't get enough points now to make the top 4.
So they're officially out of contention?
They are. Their season's over in terms of playoff qualification.
Right. Now, in games like this, there are often those little moments, turning points, that maybe aren't obvious at first glance. Did anything stand out?
A couple of things, yeah. Very early in Mumbai's innings, Rohit Sharma had a close shave with an LBW shout.
DRS involved.
Yes. And the decision review system showed the ball pitching, just outside leg stump. Millimeters in it, maybe?
Ah, those marginal calls, if that had gone the other way.
Exactly. An early wicket then, Rajasthan might have felt they were in the game, maybe restricted the total a bit, who knows?
True. Anything else? Like a fielding moment?
There was one, yeah. A fielder, Kumar Kartikeya, had a tough one near the boundary. Suryakumar Yadav hit it towards deep backward point.
Catch or save the boundary decision.
Precisely. Under lights, split second. He went for safety, pulled it back from the rope, maybe lost it slightly in the air. Hard to tell, but those are tough calls.
Yeah, immense pressure in those moments. We talked about Mumbai's batters, Yadav and Pandya. Any specific strategies they used against the bowling?
I think it was their adaptability that stood out. Rajasthan tried different things, different fields, but the Mumbai batters just seemed to have an answer.
Like Yadav's unusual shots.
Yeah, he uses the whole crease, finds those gaps other players don't even see. It disrupts the bowler's plans. And Pandya just used his power game so effectively, they never let the rate drop.
And on the bowling side for Mumbai, it felt like when they brought certain bowlers on was key.
Oh, definitely. The captaincy was spot on there, bringing Bumrah on just as Rajasthan might have sniffed a tiny chance of rebuilding.
That was the killer blow.
Seemed like it. Taking out Parag and Hetmyer like that. Plus, the way they rotated all their bowlers kept the pressure cooker environment going. No easy overs.
And for Rajasthan, this seems to highlight maybe an over-reliance on their top order when they fail.
The middle order struggles to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
Yes, that's been a bit of a pattern for them, hasn't it?
Yeah, a lack of consistent depth, perhaps.
Yeah. It seems that way. When the top guys don't fire, they haven't regularly found someone else to build that big innings or partnership. This game really exposed that fragility again.
So, zooming out, what does this win mean for Mumbai Indians in the bigger picture?
Oh, it's massive for them. That's their 6th win in a row now.
6th straight. Wow.
Yeah, and it pushes them right to the top of the table. They look incredibly strong heading towards the playoffs. You'd say they need probably just one more win to absolutely lock it in. They're peaking.
Peaking at the perfect time. And for Rajasthan Royals, this loss, does it sort of sum up their season?
Sadly, I think it might. Flashes of real potential, some great individual performances along the way, but ultimately that inconsistency.
Just couldn't string it together when it really counted.
Seems that way. They've let a few close games slip, and then a heavy defeat like this. It's a tough end to their campaign. Their captain even mentioned needing more accountability from the middle order afterwards.
Understandable reaction. Now, before we wrap up, there was something else about this match the pink jerseys Rajasthan wore.
Ah, yes, the Pink Promise Initiative. Important to mention that.
What was that about?
It was Rajasthan promoting women-led transformation in their home state. So they wore all pink, and they pledged money from ticket sales to related projects.
That's great. Was there anything else tied to the match itself?
Yeah, for every 6 hit in the game by either team, they pledged to fund solar power for 6 homes in Rajasthan's Sambhar region.
Oh, nice. How many sixes were there?
12 in total, so that's what, 72 homes getting solar power funded? A really positive outcome off the field.
That really is fantastic. A great initiative amidst the on-field disappointment for them.
Definitely.
Okay, so just to summarize, a truly dominant all-around display from Mumbai Indians seals a huge win, sends them top, and confirms Rajasthan Royals' elimination from playoff contention.
That's the long and short of it. One team hitting its stride perfectly, the other, well, seeing their promising season unfortunately fade away.
It really shows how quickly things can change in sport, doesn't it? That momentum is just so crucial.
Absolutely. One team's flying, the other's grounded.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What specific changes or factors have really fueled this incredible winning streak for Mumbai Indians lately? Something for you all to think about. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.